Hello there, I'm Nick Andrew, and I'm going to show you one of these fantastic guitars made by Rob Williams. I call it the Red Rob Red Cedar Red Special, because he hasn't actually got a name for it, but Red Special, not to be confused with Mr. Curly Hair from Queen, seems like a pretty good name. And I have to say, I've been playing this for a little while, and it's one of these guitars that just literally plays itself. Feels amazing to play. The trem is one of the best tremolos I've ever tried, courtesy of Mr. Trevor Wilkinson, true genius. So yeah, let's have a look at what the guitar does and what it's got on it and what it's made from. And it's made from Brazilian Cedar, so it's very, very, very light. It's very ergonomic to play. It's a one piece, so it's got through neck with a rosewood fingerboard and metal frets made from metal, Gotoh or Gotoh tuners, and a VS 400 bridge made by Trevor Wilkinson, which is fantastic. It's really bouncy. Pickups are Rob Williams' own hand wound ones, and tone and volume and 5-way switch. Now, the 5-way switch, I've got to try and remember this, is the back humbucker, the 2 outer coils, it's then the 2 inner coils in series, and then the inner coils in parallel, and then the front. Could be wrong, but I'm sure that's the way it is. So let's have a listen to how it sounds with a clean sound, and then we can try playing with a bit of dirt through each one. One thing I'll say before we start is that you may or may not know that when you try an instrument that's actually of really high quality like this, it actually brings out stuff that you wouldn't normally play. And this is kind of what's happened to me. So I apologise in advance for my bad playing, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but and people know of my dislike of country music, but the back pickup made me play country music. Weird. We're talking about a clean sound here, so this is what it sounds like. So the next pickup choice was the 2 inner coils, which have more of a stratty kind of tone. I turned a bit of the head, the top off using the tone control, and of course it made me play some funky slap stuff. So this is what the slap stuff sounds like through this sound. So the middle pickup, it's quite a weird one really, because it's another style of music I don't play very often, but I just started playing all this rockabilly stuff, which is weird, and it sounded like this. So I'm not sure which direction this came from, but the second to last position is the 2 outer humbucker, the 2 outer single coils in parallel, and it made me play African highlife stuff. See what I mean about a good instrument? It just pulls things out of you that you didn't know you could do, or didn't know that you'd think about. So, which direction is this going to come from? Of course, the front position, neck pickup on full, very jazzy sound. It's quite a bright jazzy sound. So you can play about with the tone control, and the bottom half of the tone control has a good kind of wah kind of sound. So I had good fun with that, as you'll see. So if you want to know what the pickups sound like with overdrive and distortion, check out the tune Red Rob, and you can see I'm using all the pickup selections within the song, within the melodies and stuff. It was also, I mean, it was written specially for this guitar, but the guitar kind of helped write it, if you know what I mean, because the melody uses a lot of the whammy bar, which is so easy to play and really spongy to play as well. So yeah, you can check that out and see what you think. So the back pickup, bridge pickup, has that kind of rock vibe about it, obviously with a bit of overdrive. But one thing you just can't help is to wiggle that whammy. Brilliant. Jeff Beck would be proud. Next to the bridge, we've got position number 2, and it's the 2 inner coils. And this gives you more of that kind of like a more bluesy kind of sound, you know. It's not quite blues, it's more Scott Henderson-y kind of stuff. The second to last position has more of that kind of sitar-y kind of vibe about it, and there's a quite brittle kind of sound at times, but with a bit of overdrive. You get that kind of Last Train Home, Pat Metheny kind of sound. It's similar, not the same, but close enough, I think. So the front pickup kind of has a good kind of, I don't know. A nice rounded kind of sound about it. It's like I say, it's quite toppy, but it's not too woolly. I mean, you can wool it up by using the tone control, but it gives you a good. You know, that kind of sound, which is like somebody else that plays a Red Special, whose name I've completely forgotten. So a guitar like this is quite special. It's really, really easy to play, and like I might have said this before, it almost plays itself. It gives me all the talent and compensation I need, and also it's inspired me, like I said, to play lots of weird things that I wouldn't normally play and experiment a little bit. And with a good guitar, that's what you pay for. You don't just pay for the wire and the wood, you pay for the inspiration and the way that it feels. And Rob's guitars consistently feel really, really good. I remember the first time I ever played one was about 10 years ago, or 12 years ago at one of the music shows. And yeah, it was amazing. It was the blue one. Anybody who knows Rob's guitars will know the blue one. And it just totally blew me away. And ever since then, I've been a bit of a fan of his. So yeah, check him out. Check out his website, www.robwilliams.co.uk. You can make an appointment to see him at his workshop, which is in however you pronounce that place. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Cheers.